God, what the fuck? Alright, audio check, since that's on my screen. Alright, audio check, since that's on my screen. Ugh, thank you for the biddies, beta. What's going on, geometry? It's so bright, the ball, it glows. So does the Furby. Farby? The Farby. I have bad news. I did not take Iggy_Pop's advice. No me puse las pilas. Which, if you don't speak Espanol, that means I didn't put in my batteries. So we'll do the bowling on Monday. What if we bookshelf next week with balls? You fool. Yeah, I know. I have an idea. Here, let me type it up to you. I missed those messages. Discord never told me about those messages. Good on you, Beta. Good on you. Jesus Christ. Good morning. Good morning. Handball. We did that, and people were like, "Har har." That is, I think, how we're gonna do it on Christmas. Right? Cowie throws balls until it sinks. So, if I could, I would. Beta. If I could, I would. What color would you like, Asm? Also, Asm with the Repo Dreams. Let me see. That is something I would say. I gotta be honest. That sounds like me. No change. We want the Asm Rose Quartz. I like that color. It's very nice. I'm down with that vibe. See? No, look, I would say that's bullshit if it works. I kind of like this. I don't remember a lot of my dreams. But I do like when I do remember stuff that I incorporate like that. I don't think I've had like dreams of that like incorporate you guys, because I don't see you guys on the daily, right? You guys see my face, so you hear me and you can see me, so you get the audio visual there, but I don't really get the visual or the audio from you guys, so it's difficult for me. I can't remember if I've ever actually had, like, it would be an abstract construct of a representation of you guys, so I should put on thingy. There we go. I didn't see the dream. I just heard you cheering on my death. Yeah, no. It's bullshit. Yeah, you know what that reminds me? This is, I mean, Asm and Beta are old enough. They'll remember this. You know what this reminds me here of? This pen on her shirt. It reminds me of those like multicolored pens that were like thick, and you could go like black, red, green, that you could just push down, and you'd get that color ink. Those are pretty cool. I like those. Like those pens were. I had maybe one. I should get myself another one. Let's go look. I deserve this treat. Multi-colored pen. It's the first thing. They're listening. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's so many options. Never mind. Closing that. That's dangerous. Hola, Rosa. Speaking of treating yourself, go treat yourself to some more Finnegan's Island on Monday with some more Final Fantasy IX. Please enjoy the trials and tribulations of Finnegan's Island, going through disc 2, having met Kuja. Who the fuck is that? Kuja, in case you're wondering who Kuja is, that's Kawi333's husband. She is fond of the pretty boys, so please go ahead and follow Finny. The follow button's right there. Go enjoy yourself some Finny. Again, streaming Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you want to keep on talking Final Fantasy, oh, he's a massive cunt. he exudes it, but I think that just adds to it. I think that's just Kawi's like, that just makes it better. Azim is dreaming about Repo. She's just shy of dreaming of me stomping a piano worth 20k. Rosa, I was watching that. I need you to know that I fucked that piano up to begin with, so all collateral damage after the fact is on me. Okay, you inherited my busted up piano, but that was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious. Hopefully you enjoyed the game and can get back in there soon. It's all Azim's fault. Wow, watching you and Zabes trying to move it was so funny. Like, that piano had it coming. Piece of shit piano. So Finny let me hear my favorite Final Fantasy song for 90 minutes. Congrats, Medic. That Chocobo Hot and Cold song is glorious. I love it so much. I still own my PS1 copy of Final Fantasy 9. As does Kawi, but I believe we both own. Excuse me. I believe we both own physical copies of the game. The Quid of My Feet made of metal. Yeah. So if you didn't know, right click allows you to adjust the way it moves a little bit, so if you're strong enough. But if you hold down right click while holding down left click, Rosa, you can adjust its how it stands a bit. You can maneuver it around a little bit. So that's one of the things to remember for that next time we get in there. You can do it with any item, again, if you're strong enough. Let's see. He said, yeah, but welcome everybody. My name's Solar Sky. We're going to play some RimWorld. This is RimWorld with RimConnect. RimConnect is an extension. If you look at the bottom right corner of the player, or on the right hand side of the video player itself, there is a purple Twitch looking icon that allows you to add extensions to your player, and you'll see RimConnect right there. It is safe. It is used through Twitch and is used across the community for RimWorld. What does it do? You click on it. You hang out and chat. Every 2 minutes you get silver. That silver is used in a shop. If you click on the little square that's like a little silver badge, click on that. It'll bring up a little menu. You can click over to the side. There's a store there. You can spend your silver in there to send things directly into my game. It's pretty unique. It's pretty awesome in regards to interactivity here on Twitch. And all you gotta do is hang out. You can lurk. You don't have to say anything. You just send it and I deal with it. So that is the one rule that I have. I don't have to like what you send me, but I will do my best with what you send me. I'm not going to sit here and sing your praises if you send me some bullshit, but I will try to put it into use. Looks like the Uno reverse logo. Does it really? I'm not familiar with that. I haven't seen it in a while. Hola, Kailasa. Apparently my plan of getting half a dozen donuts for the weekend is turning into, man, I hope I save one for one for tomorrow. That's how it's funny, Kailas. I don't know if it's specific to baked goods, but on Saturdays I bake an entire dozen of these nice bolillos, and like half of them are gone by Sunday. It's the weirdest thing ever. I think there's something to do with baked goods, Kailas. They just randomly disappear because they're tasty and they're warm, and I want donuts now. I need to look up that recipe again and make those Korean street donuts. They look very tasty. They look very good. I desire the Korean street donuts. Shitty metal, judging by how easily that old man blasts us. Well, I mean, you think corporate's gonna put any kind of money into our little robot bodies? Nay. Negative. But again, I did mention it earlier and I'll mention it again. There is no balloning this week because I didn't follow Iggy's advice. No me puse las pilas. I did not put the batteries into the charger, so the batteries are pretty much dead, so the gun is dead. So I'll have to charge them. We will have the balloning on Monday and on Friday, so we'll do double balloning next week. Apologies.
Shinyasu, Dios mío.
Excuse me? Thank you for the biddies. Yeah, look, listen, it was one of those weeks. Look, listen, it's been a blur since the patch dropped. I'm almost caught up. I demand a vote for Cannoli. I will fucking remove a vote, Wolfie, if that's what you want. You're getting 100 balls on Monday and getting 100 balls on Friday. Okay, you get 200 balls next week. How will I lose all your points? No, Duke. Duke, don't worry. I have... Look, listen. I'm not saying that me, Solu, would be would be coming up and thinking of new systems to adjust the balloning for excitement. But please look forward to it on Monday. We will have stuff and things. But if you look, here's the other way to look at it. Sure, no balling today is sad times, but the flip side is you now have more points to save up today, Sunday, and partially on Monday, so that you could then lose it on Monday. I'm sorry, I do apologize. I am pretty good. Upgrade to hypers. Wow. Look, listen, hypers are expensive. Wait, what do you mean by hypers? That's my question. I thought it was a type of gun. How does one upgrade to hypers? Please tell me more. All right. I'm sure Beta has put in a couple of polls. I see the box bouncing. Let's do it. So this is a colony as created by all of us. We work together to build this. People send me things, and we build together, and we try to not get murdered. The game, if you've never seen this game before, the game wants to murder me at every single possible chance it gets. Upgrade the bowling to nerf hyper balls 10 to 1. Oh, you mean the little ones? No, God. No. Ashley, do you want me to die? 100 rival shots, 10 hypers. No, those balls suck. We still have the hyper right there in storage. Maybe one day it'll make a return in some capacity. But maybe if I get the muscle suit out, we can use the hyper. But then Cowboy shoot me in the face and be like, pain. All right, let's load up. So this is Anomaly. This is a most recent DLC for. Why am I up top? Oh, because of Ender Magnolias. Let's see. Also, the nut roller ball catcher actually doesn't get the hyper balls. Hyper balls was beta stripper name at university. What's going on, Sim? All right, Geometry, Sidelink gained. Geometry has gained their first level of Sidelink. They are now Sidecaster. Congratulations, you're a wizard. All right, thank you for the 10 guinea pigs, Sander. I don't know when that was. Oh, don't look at that. Thank you, me, for the 16 blood torches. Teehee. What's the hell is this? Skill Trainer Melee. I think that's a bonus one. Last week, gotcha. Uno reverse, gotcha. Is that what it looks like? Interesting. All right. These landed. Oh, that's a lot of bodies. All right, I don't have a corpse creamer. I guess. Oh, actually, I do have a corpse creamer. I just need to add the. Yep, I don't have any bills for it. Creaming corpses. Do forever. Details. Human-like corpses. For now. Yeah, that's fine. Burn apparel. Do forever. We have to add assignments for this. We want it to be. That's fine. Burn weapons. Do forever. Adjust the quality of the weapons as they get destroyed. But yeah, I still remember. My body remembers actually the pain of those guns. Cub, please bring some body. Oh.
Caliente.
I came here to chew bubble gum and cut hair, and I'm all out of hair.
Me too. How's it going? Ah, okay. No. Well, that sure is my hospital. That sure is Cowie right there. Cowie, I need you to get out right now. I can't believe chat landed a direct hit. Direct hit. Jesus, Crowboy, am I in danger? Kailasa, I think you're more than in danger. I gotta be honest. I think you might be a little bit more than in danger. Yeah, no, got dropped. What? Oh, you got Kiki too. Kailasa, there's even a corpse to. Actually, Kailasa might leave a body there. All right, we can resurrect you, Kailasa. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. You chose violence today, but Spooky, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for 6 months. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. It is Extreme Spark Toppings. We're out of hair and we're out of apparently a hospital. Alright. Beta, please extinguish that fire. Kawi, you need to go rest. What do you mean who's got heat stroke? Wait, we mean Rosa died as well. Rosa, Kailasa, Kiki, Finny, Bready Horse. Jesus. Your Twitch viewers requested a bombardment from space. You're dead? Yeah, chat just blasted and took out Kiki, Kailasa, Rosa, Finny. Was that... Wait, did it land both bombardments in the exact same spot? I don't see fires. This is old fire. This isn't actual fire from this. I think it landed both of them in the same... So I need to look at the people who can still save. Maybe. I mean, we can still. So what's the temperature? Temperature here is 15 below. That's not good. All right. I gotta seal this place off because it's very, very cold. It's still winter. All right, we'll put out the fires. Yeah, not great. All right, geometry's tending to Brady the horse. That's good. Ray's taking care of Cowie. So what's going on, puppy? Welcome on in, cub. Oh man! Oh no, you're down. Wait, I mean, where are you? You're down over here. Are you? No, you're. A bear carried you to your bed. The medic bear provides, by the way. Medic bear saving Ashley. As men are both down south of the hit. Gotcha. Your car terrier has perished. What hit you, Ashley? A column of heat wounded Kodyanagi, searing their spine, right lung, left leg, and left femur. Alright. Varsity's also down. Oh man. Brutal. Azum's okay, I think. Yeah, she's fine. No, she's almost dead. Azum. What do you mean Azum cannot walk? Iggy, please rescue Azum. She's gonna die. She's got her HP is too low. Okay, who are doctors that are actually alive? Ray, Corey. Alright, we don't have to worry about. So we're gonna remove this for Ray. No clean, no hauling. Same for geometry. No anything. Just making sure our people are being taken care of. Doctorology. Ray's already doing that. Geometry. Where are you, please? Taking to Azum, feeding, washing.
Sir, can you keep the commotion down? I'm trying to sleep.
I'm sorry. There was, there's a little bit of a hullabaloo, a A little oopsies. Alright, we'll save Collins because we don't want Kailasa's body to be burnt. Is this a problem 50 Cobras can fix? No, I don't think so. I don't think Cobras are the go-to for this. They might get lasered as well, which would be an issue. Thank you, Duke, for the Resurrector Serum. Thank you, Kailasa, for the Resurrector Serum as well. I need to get some more hospital beds here, first of all, and then I will start rezzing folks. Alright, Sim's gonna repair that bed. That's good. Kowie's, Ray's looking after... Geometry's actually healing Asm. How bad is Asm? Varsity's in bed. Kailasa, let's see. Your spine has been shattered. Your left leg was burned a little bit, but you have an architect leg. Your left hand has a bruise on it from a human fist. But outside of missing a spine, you're okay. Thank you for the biddies, Mage. Hey, calling for download before... Yeah, I remember. Ashley, your health is... You have some burns, but you'll be okay for the most part. You also have asthma. Fuck! Varsity just died. Thank you for the hospital beds, Kailasa. Those will definitely help out a lot. Well, Varsity is no more. Let's get those beds there. A spine, you say? there is a spine available, yes. Once we get those beds in, we'll get Kailasa. The sooner we get you resurrected, the better. Let's see. What else do we want to do here? See. That was... Well, I mean, this is the rest of the stream now. We gotta sort this out. This is steel. Why is that steel? Why are my bathrooms made of steel? That's a question. Okay, well. Why are there so many horses? Brady sent me 20 horses. They're all Brady's. It's the Brady horses. Thank you for the bound spine, Kailasa. It's gonna be a hot minute before we can do that. We want you to recover fully, and obviously once you're gonna be a zombie for a couple of days. But after that, I'll make sure that the cannibals don't eat you, though. I'll make sure that you are not consumed by the cannibals for that fresh flesh, as it were. Are you a corpse, Akaver? I don't think so. Yeah, you're right here. You're sleeping so nicely. Look at you. You got your own bed. Fist of Snake is planting a tree for you. You have a nice large rustic rug. Don's sleeping in your room as well because he doesn't have a bed for himself. Rooster has perished. The Duke Rooster has succumbed to frostbite. It do be cold. Oh, it's snowing again. Okay. So, what can we do here? Duke. Another rooster has perished. Alright, Duke, you can come and res Kailasa, and then we'll put Kailasa right into the hospital bed there. Who is this? Why is Wolfie sleeping in the hospital wing? Ashley got up and is coming to the hospital bed, so that's good. Varsity's corpse can keep you warm. Why is it 18 below here? Is it because of my thing, isn't it? No, it is roofed area. Okay, we have heaters, don't we? Or did those get destroyed as well? We did lose a fair bit of supplies there. I mean, that's to be expected considering, you know, the absolute blasting we just got. Fucking blast it. Just tell them to your charbroiled, not medium rare. I mean, maybe they'll believe that. Alright, let's rescue Kailasa. Let's put you in a hospital bed. There you go, Kailasa. See, you're fine. Tinek's in the bed. Silver just dropped off the other bed. See, it's almost like if nothing happened, except for, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 deaths that we had. Outside of that, everything's fine. Let's remove the medical thing from that. That's Ashley's bed. Code Yanagi whenever you are feeling better. We still need stuff for the other people to do here, so let's put up some walls. Make the people that are here happy. Another rooster and a hen have perished. Jesus. The Greek artist Isaiah passed through anticipating your disgusting base. Thanks, chat. My base was disgusting. I like I like how a giant laser beam from space hit our hospital and the 615 joints survived. Thank you for the 20 urns, Rio. Appreciate that. Thank you. We'll have to bring these in. An ancient style decorative container. Ray's in here to bail you out? What do you mean, bail me out? In what way? So appropriate? Yeah, Medic Bear rescued you. That's just the way, look, listen. That's the way it works. Alright, so let's see. You just want to sleep, okay? Okay, but there's plenty of bedrooms. Now that people died. Actual spare bedrooms. Alright, so the hospital is now warming up because of our heater. Let's make it warmer. Oh, look, the Brady horses had a baby Brady horse. Smoothie the goose has perished. I need an indoor place for my people, because for my animals I need an animal flap. How much do I make with an animal flap? Alright, I know what I'm gonna do here. Why are there so many cub snakes that have fucking... You know what? How about I'm gonna have to give this bed to one of the dukes. There we go. Give the bed to the horse? Which horse is it, Brady? The horses are all fine. I think the horses are all fine for now. This horse is okay. They have a little bandage on them. They're fine. They're okay now. Don, I'm gonna need you to... Iggy's repairing. Wolfie's like you, a body. Please rescue Duke. Hey, look, we have a bunch of little baby Brady horses. Thank you for the detoxifier lungs, Ashley. That will in fact get rid of the asthma. Thank you for the 10 horses, Brady. Appreciate it. Somebody will be along shortly to corral you in. Wait, is Smoothie Goose also injured? So one of the standard guinea pigs, is that a... Okay, that's just a corpse. Well, apparently these blood torches don't provide anywhere near as much heat as I thought they did. Noted. Let's flag these dudes for pickup, because we gotta start burning the bodies. Our people are gonna get very upset if we just leave corpses everywhere. Man. Okay, I think that's all the corpses there from the last raid that we had. Oh no, this cat delivery system in Wilds is cute. Is it really? Did they actually add one? Bolstering our forces. I love it. Thank you for the hey, Duke. We will add it to the pile for our thingy. Oh, that's Snoopy. Thank you for the raid. Snoopy. Majima and his ship in the thing that you were doing. Glorious. Well, come on in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed Snoopy going through some more of that Yakuza. There's a follow button there for Snoopy. Snoopy does stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Go follow Snoopy. Brady gets started to roam away. Brady, no! Alright, she's up there. Got it, okay. Alright, let's do that. The pen is not enclosed? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be soon. At least it's indoors, because now I can actually start to warm it up. There should be a spare heater somewhere around here. Somebody please rescue Rosa. I'm gonna put one in here for my animals. To at least warm up this area when they come in and eat. The fence is broken? The fence is... Oh, what fucking fence? They blew it away with the space laser. Of course, yes. It's very much broken. Are you alive? Yes, Don. You managed to dodge the space laser of death. It's fine. Look, the animals want to roam. They can roam. There are more pressing matters for now. How's my bridge doing? Bridge. Okay, so that's where we come in. Got it. You know what? We'll do that. What is this? Should be a stockpile zone right there. Okay, well, I mean, you know, people are getting better-ish. Can we train the horses for war? That's a good question. Animals. We can train them to... We can train... No. The horses are here to be horses. We can ask no more of them, honestly. Let's see. That's one thing I never really did in RimWorld. The livestock. I don't really do much with them. Horses are useful for caravans, but that's about it. Yeah. Otherwise, they're here to neigh and have a good time. Okay. Well, I mean, now that that's happened. Let's see. So we got two folks up. Finny's still dead. I thought Varsity was alive, but he just stood there frozen solid. Alright, Shex. Shex is going to go and... You know what, Shex? You can... Actually, Corey's already creming the corpses, so that's fine. Thanks to High Mood. Why does Iggy have a high mood? Thanks to High Mood, Iggy has experience and inspiration. The next item, art, or furniture that they create will be 2 quality levels higher than it would otherwise be. You know what? From pain comes inspiration sometimes. Thank you, Azam, for the Architect legs. You somehow survived. Congratulations. Ashley, you're not completely healed yet, but we'll get you your lungs soon. Architect arm. 1 arm precisely. Would you like it to be the right arm or the left arm, Azam? Just vibes. Just look, listen, just vibing. Horses just vibing. That's what they do. It's a good time. That's not an issue. Horses don't have thumbs, so they can't use a pen. You're right. They can't use a pen. It's another one you can afford it. Gotcha. Thank you, me, for the animal beds. Of course they're in fucking Narnia. Alright, let's flag these for pickup. Let's get these urns. You look, listen, the urns, funny. But also we can use them to Help the houses look better. Thank you for the guinea pigs, Sander. Alright, so this can go to no longer be for prisoners. It could be used by somebody for actually... Look at Cowie sleeping in a gold double bed all by herself. Alright, I mean, that's fair. That's fine. Ooh, that's a lot of hay. Jesus Christ. That's 2, 2, 2, and 1 and 2. Thank you for that. Thank you, Brady, for the 7,200 hay. Appreciate that. That is several 2s worth of hay. Alright, let's get these flagged for pickup as well. We want these indoors. Skill trainer melee. I guess we can... That's a leftover one. So Wolfie's melee is capped out. Cowie's is not. Congratulations, Cowie. That's a lot of hay. Am I developing up? Yep, that's a lot of hay. So here's a question. Is there a means of warming up this area? Do I need to make like 10 bonfires? What's going on, Krister? How do I warm up this area? Entity containment. Oh, nice. We can actually contain more entities. Love that for us. Anomaly. So that's good. What are we doing for regular? Alright, we're still learning machining. Okay, that's almost there. I can see your name, but I could be oh, right, I'm still up top like a dumbass. Got to change that. Alright, let's move ourselves. Where did I normally go for RimWorld? To the left? Ooh, I'm a ghost. Ooh. That center 50% of the thing. Alright, so it's nice and warm in here. Did I just get a snake egg from Cub? No, that's a goose egg, never mind. Let's say, did Cub actually lay an egg? Azam, how's your health? You're still on the verge of death. So maybe we don't operate on you just yet. Have you stabilized Azam? Let's see. Your left thumb was cut off. Your rib cage and your pelvis were burnt off. Your right arm? Well, it makes it easy to decide which arm you get. Did your armor save you? No, you were asleep somewhere inside where it was safe. The explosion, the laser from space hit right here. So it took out the people that were already in the hospital. You were safe over here, hanging out, vibing, thriving. Let's see. Okay. Orbital power beam that I voted for myself, so that's honestly what I get. Look, sometimes the power beam hits certain folks, sometimes it hits you. That's just the nature of... Let's see, I need my medicine boxes. I can make them here now, so that's good. Weapons cabinet. Hey, machining done. Nice. Where are medicine cabinet? Alright, we'll need 2 medicine cabinets so all of our weed can go back in there. But yeah, no, Azam's HP is scaring me. Like, I think she's fine. She's on the mend. I think we stopped the worst of it. Blood loss minor. But hopefully they'll keep taking care of you and giving you medicine. I can't make Ray actually take care of you. So I'm guessing you're going to be fine for now. So can you set your camera to move around like a DVD? You know what, Duke? I wouldn't be surprised if there was a thing for that. Thank you for the capybaras, Axagoras. May they roll. Look, they're already making little baby. You know what? welcome aboard, but I can't promise that they're gonna live very long. Not with the cobras out here. But thank you for that. All right, so let's see. We have machining, which leads into microelectronics, which we already have, which leads into multi-analyzer, which is what we need. Which then allows us to make the... Where's it at? I need the ability to destroy toxic waste. High mech tech, bioregeneration, vitals, crypto sleep, fabrication. It's actually way over here. It's right there, waste pack atomizer. Okay. Why is it always cobras? Varsity? I'm so sorry. I have bad news for you. I have bad news for you, Varsity. Varsity Rod the Archer perished on the day of our Lord, April 4th. He died heroically, taking a laser beam from outer space, trying to defend the livestock of our village, and got fucking blasted. Dawn, I love Emma Frost, and I welcome her to the fold of what's it called? Marvel Rivals. I love her. I also happen to marry a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pale woman, so you know, I ain't mad. Her skin is fantastic, though. By the way, not like her, you know, her skin, like the skin for the character. Maggie Frost, Mimi Frost. She is from Nova Scotia, where it is fucking cold up here, so. It took a goddamn space laser to end your story. Yes. However, I can bring you back, Varsity, if you want. I can turn you into a zombie, and you'll eventually recover and become human once again. You can just straight up take this. Nice. All right, let's go, Geo. Pop that pain block. That's new. I haven't seen that before. Thanks, chat, for the heaters. That's a dead ass muffalo. No, something under. Oh, never mind. Just a heater underneath it. Thank you for the medicine, jail. We definitely need that. Keep you dead? Not undead? No, you're technically not a zombie. I just call it a zombie because you go into a coma and you wake up a few days later. You'll be okay. It does, however, bring up the question of, are you actually profaning upon all that is good and living by being brought back after your most natural death via space laser? It's a philosophical question for a paladin. Do you cease to be, or do you become more? That's the question, Varsity. The fuck are these? These are skill trainer construction. Construct. Who's my best constructioner? Iggy. Iggy's already at 19. 11. Alright, we can give Shex one of these and Duke the other one. Fuck yeah, let's go. Where's Duke at? Where is Shex? I believe Shex is somewhere right there. We go as well. Hola, Nami Mami, are you home yet? Is the shift over? Wouldn't a paladin call that an unholy abomination and smite it? Depends on your oath. It depends on your oath. Not all paladins are sworn to destroy undead. There is a line of paladins that are called redeemers, that are willing to give everything a chance to be redeemed in the eyes of the light. So it's not necessarily, I'm here to destroy everything. Though there are lines of paladins that are just smite, smite, smite. There is that. I block the pain of people so they can, so they can run away. I see. The same color palette as Sue and Dagger. Emma is just thick-thighed. Yes. I did in fact notice that in her reveal. What do I want to do here? Okay, I need more bots for beta. All right, Zabes. Thank you for. Who's this for? Who am I resurrecting? Bring Varsity back so you can go fight another space laser and lose. I mean, maybe Varsity will win the next fight. Maybe Varsity will be reborn as the Redeemer and not one in pursuit of justice. We'll have Ruri do it. Ruri, please resurrect Varsity. Round 2? Round 2? Well, the thing is, I need to resurrect you now before you get eaten by a cannibal. Or an animal. Animals also eat you. Who's this? Oh, that's Kiki. That's Finny. Thank you for the hot tub. Am I going to put Varsity into the hot tub? I will flag those for pickup. I don't know where I'll put them yet. But we'll find somewhere. Shinobi, welcome aboard. Thank you for the pawn. Almost thank you for the raid again. Let's see. You're kind and a cannibal, by the way, Shinobi. Plenty to eat now. You also have a great memory. Just like real life. Kind, a cannibal, and a great memory. You don't socialize. You grew up as a medieval slave, but now you're a bodyguard. You'll be very good at melee. You'll be good at construction, but you don't socialize at all. Overall, a very good character, Shinobi. Welcome aboard. Space Laser Redemption Arc. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where is Varsity? Ruri is on the way. Why does it? You're a redeemer, Varsity. You have to give everyone and everything a chance to be redeemed, including the space laser. Maybe it didn't mean it. Maybe somebody else, some other human or entity or otherwise in space, pointed the laser down at you. No, Kailasa. Your gear is fine on you. As is, you dropped your weapon though. I think this is yours, right? No, that's Azam's hammer. So, do you remember is this your gun? Do you remember what kind of weapon you had, Kailasa? My brother in Rim, you're the one redeeming it. Yeah, alright. Don wants to be a Mechanitor as well. You had a plasma sword. Gotcha. Right, plasma sword. I'll check to make sure that it wasn't destroyed by the space. It might have been destroyed. I'll check. I'll look for it. Alright. Dawn wants to be a Mechanitor. So, where is Dawn? Right there. Wait, Varsity 2? Is this your squire? Alright, Varsity. Let's see. Varsity, you're a slowpoke, but you're tough. You grew up as a coma child. You'll be good at melee. You'll be good with plants. You'll be really good at socialization. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I think your sword got destroyed, Kailasa. So the space laser can destroy things as a whole, like completely. All right, Varsity. I like how they resurrected Varsity and then just left him there. All right, Shux is coming to save you. Shinobi has fixated their rage on Bowmage. They're going to follow Bowmage around, hurling insults at him because of poor mood because the colonist has left them buried. Alright, I mean, that's fair. You summon a Nami to the world? Wow. I like how Shinobi arrived and immediately is cursing at folks. Alright, we need to build some more walls here. That way our people are content. I'm battling the battle here. They want it to look pretty, so we got to make it look good on top of everything else. While we're dealing with the crisis of, you know, all these people dying. Okay, so this area is symmetrical now. At least the living quarters are nice and symmetrical. Most of the rocks are gone finally, but not quite. How's Ashley? Ashley's still on the mend. Axagoras is now pregnant. Congratulations. This is the same width as this. This is the same width as that. Not quite the same as this, though, unfortunately. Congrats, Don. You are now a Mechanitor. Your little robot will be with you shortly. Alright, we built our things. Let's put our stuff in it. Pods arrived. You got a Constructoid. Nice. Thank you for thank you for the beers, Varsity. It was Friday. Here's some beers. Mira, we have 620 joints as well. Oh, the capybara's pregnant. We do have some. You know what? Varsity deserves. He's good at melee, but you know what? You deserve a Doomsday rocket launcher. You always say that you want the power of a Doomsday device, Varsity. At least Ruri shouldn't have one. So, you know what? We can get you one. Because you deserve one. Varsity's about to lose his... Sorry, Wolfie's about to lose his ish. There was a mood thingy somewhere around here. That's 10 medicine. That's from the start of the game. Where is it? Look, you have a Doomsday device. What you do with it, that's up to you, Varsity. I give your pawns general orders, and then what you do is on you. Alright, so we need some of these over here. They started to haul these. What do we have? We have these regular lights. Our hospital could be lit up a little bit more. We'll put that there. We lost all of our thingies. Ashley, Kailasa, Rosa. Rosa will be alive, and Varsity will be awake in a couple of days, as will Kailasa. Azum is Azum bugged? Her HP is still very, very low. She's in shock due to pain. Alright, so Azum at the very least, she only has burns in her pelvis. But that's about it. Can I, like, is there like painkillers I can give her? I don't think that's actually a thing. So Doomsday weapons could help with that, sure. That's a really desire. I just want to protect the planet. What protects the planet more than a Doomsday rocket? There's no Xenos. I didn't want a pelvis. You didn't want a pelvis anyway? I'm not sure that's how that works. Alright, Darksmack is having dark ramblings because their fiancée Leora died. Darksmack has become completely untethered from reality, ranting about impossible subjects. He will snap out of it in a few hours. This happened because of poor mood. Dawn, once we have room and we don't have people nearly on the verge of death, I will get you your nuclear stomach. Skill trainer, these are about to rot. Alright, skill trainer melee. I think these are from last week. So who is actually has a pawn that has worth spending these on? Gio's got the gear? Yeah, you can give these to Gio. Why not? Half those joints should do the... I'm not sure I can I administer... You know what? We're going to do some science. Let's try and administer a joint for Azum and her pain. There we go. Let's see what happens. Silent Neuroformer. Let's go geometry. Level 2. Let's see if somebody will hold it up to... What am I getting? Melee trainers that are about to expire. You're at level 18 melee now. Ray. Oh look, Ray is giving you a joint! How does this... Alright, now you're stoned, so at least you're not in pain anymore. It actually worked. Look, listen, when you don't have the gamer subs, the joints, I guess. You're dizzy and paranoid, that's fine, but at least you're not in pain. There you go, geometry, we got you your goods. Yeah, I mean, removing the pain was the first big issue to resolve, so that's fine. Thank you for the kidney, Axagoras. I don't think I can put that in somebody, but thank you all the same for the body parts. Look, my abuela always said, "Mijo, ABC, always be having extra kidneys around." And you know what? She right. She right. All right. What do we want to do here? All right, so we'll remove this area here to open it up. We can actually start building up over here. Can I peep your skills? Absolutely. Where are you, Cub? There you go. Your skills are right there. You're still a pacifist. Hola, Franco. Buenos dias. What's going on, Zemri? Welcome on in. Those are your stats. Very good with animals, very good with art. All around, very strong character. Gear-wise, you have your shield belt to be safe. You have a camel hide cowboy hat and a hyperweave jacket. And a chinchilla fur button-down shirt. And bison wool pants. Peak fashion. Alright, so we're going to clear this out and then we can actually rebuild this to what we want. Cub, stop sending me hard drugs. I can't. If you want me to give your pawn all that Luciferium, I 100% will. If that is your desire. Okay, yay, motherfucker. Let's see. Skill trainer animals for Cub. Alright, let's go. Skill trainer cook. Ooh, skill trainer cooking. All right, there's a new chef in town. Your skill is for Cub is at 11. All right, so I have to give you a bunch of these because with no fire, it'd be a little difficult to skill up. But you know what? I believe in you. Thank you, Don, for the anti-green warheads. Love those. Big fan. Oh, you know what I think what the problem is? No, Sander did this. So Sander sent me a mortar and some anti-grain warheads that were right here because this is where they were going to shoot them out from in case of emergency. And so I had the anti-grain warheads stockpiled right here. I don't know that they would actually explode and contribute from the lasers, but you know, colonist needs rescue. What's wrong with Simric? Simric, what are you doing? Oh, you're frail and have a bad back. Okay, well, Silver, can you please rescue Simric? They do in fact explode from orbital strikes. Noted. All right, we'll put that there. We'll put that there, and we'll put that there. I don't know what to do with this area. This area is too large. Let's pop that real quick. That's a hospital bed. I don't think I need spares. We can install one right here. Just in case. So wait, my pawn still had a body after anti-grain warheads and a direct space laser hit? Yes. You still have everything. You still have your armor, your phoenix armor, and your helmet, and your shield belt. It only took 2% damage. Only the finest shield belts. Is your armor gone? No, your armor doesn't disappear. Your armor is fine. You do tend to drop your weapon though. And your hammer's right here, Asm. So it's just a matter of going right outside and getting it. Cub, are you our new highest skilled chef? 17. Alright, well, you know what? We're putting you to work the line as our highest tiered chef. Yeah, you can cook and study the dark arts. That seems about right. Your hammer, yeah, no, your hammer's right there. It'll be fine. Your hammer's okay. Ash, I believe the Hellcat rifle is Ashley's, who is up and running. So let's get you those lungs. Let me get rid of that asthma. You had 2 detoxifier lungs, I believe. Detoxifier right lung, detoxifier left lung. So, hey, how'd that happen? I guess it was Kailasa who lost a spine, right? Congrats, when they resurrected you, your spine grew back. Kailasa is currently vomiting all over the place. Free spine score? Absolutely. Pods and Bugs. Paul Paulson, that's not a real name, leader of Minue, is facing repeated infestations at sites near Bonkopolis. He wants to draw the infestations to you. This will provoke an infestation of 10 hives. Nope. Good luck with that.
His name was Robert Paulson.
Thank you for the biddies. What did I just get? I just accepted. Are those for you, the Ash? The legs? I think those are for you, right? I think those are definitely for you. So let's add those there. So it says though it was misplaced. What the shit? How is that actually?
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Paul Paulson. They have given 10 gift subs in the
I
channel.
guess they are a real person. Thank you, Franco, for giving us up to Paul Paulson, the actual normal real person. Who's doctoring? New varsity can't doctor at a skill of 3. Fuck off. Krister, no. Shex, no. We want Corey or higher. All right. Look, I appreciate the go get him attitude, Shex. But let's not do that. All right. Architect left leg, Architect right leg for Ash. Apologize to Paul right now. I'm so sorry, Paul Paulson. I spoke in ignorance. Please forgive me. And I extend to you an olive branch of peace with your very much realness. Frankly, you get a vote for our cooking stream. Then which one to vote for? It is exclamation mark toppings. I'll get to spin the wheel if you so desire. What do you do, Don? A little bit of everything. You are running around doing things, I believe. You're not very happy. You're very unhappy with what you are right now. You're also jealous of Kawie's bedroom. Oh, that's right. You're a shitty character. You're gonna get turned into a ghoul. I forgot about that. You're gonna be one of our first contestants in the ghoul arena. Please enjoy. You yearn for the ghoul pits. I mean, it is an excellent bedroom. It is. She actually has a double golden bed too. Look at this. All right, we're starting to bring in the heaters. Okay, that's nice. We don't really need heaters in here, ish. Can we have a ghoul fighting pit? Yes, that is with my intent to eventually put all the bad characters in the pit and then have them fight each other for sustenance. Frenzy Inducer. What is this? Also Olazera. A scavenged Architect shard mounted in an electrical stimulation frame. The device creates a frenzied psychic vibration in the local area which stimulates everyone's nearby to move and work faster. However, any mental breaks they have are guaranteed to be violent. That seems... What do you mean bad? They're literally one of the worst possible characters, Don. Don't give me that. You know what you did here. You know what you did here. You're a wimp with an annoying voice and you're very jealous of other people's bedrooms. What else do we have here? Thank you for the skulls, Dawn. The fearful structure, Baron Nikefos Galobas of the Empire of Eros is requesting that you build a monument to commemorate the clothing choices of his father. I don't think I will. As I'm sure as that is some serious just like fuck you money. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what happens. And a vote for cannolis from Franco. Respect? Yeah, I mean I might get back to it. It landed, son of a Franco. It landed on white. You are given the forbidden offer, the rarest of offers on the wheel. If you so desire, you can keep Furbeing in the chat through to Monday, or you can banish it. Since I forgot. What will Franco do? Cannolis are now in the lead at 44 votes. What a terrible day to have voting. You already know I'm about to be. Yeah, it's true. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? All right. We're going to expand this so that way it matches and lines up. I like symmetrical lines here. It's obviously boned on this at this point from right here. But for the most part, thank you for the skulls, Dawn. What am I gonna do with them? I don't know. We'll figure it out. What? Beta, thank you for getting 5 subs. Hey, you got Testament. You got Cola Dragon, Zero Fire, Jolly, and Bale 9. Let me know what you want to vote for, Beta. And also let me know if you want to get spins or guaranteed shots. Side trainer for Geo. Alright, Geo. It's not what I wanted to do. Cool. You cannot take that for you already have that skill, Geo. Sorry. Let's see what do we have here. Thank you, Medic, for the Grizzly Bear. Medic, one of your Grizzly Bears was saving lives earlier today. Thank you for the grilled veggies. Love me some grilled veggies. Thank you for the garden coffee. Ooh, it's already brewed and everything. Very nice.
Duke_Do gifted a tier 1 sub to Robert Pawson. They have given 27 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for gifting that sub to Robert Paulson, Duke. Let me know what you'd like to vote for. 2 egg rolls and 3 for eggplant. We still have like another week of this, friends. But I appreciate it all the same. 2 for egg rolls, which brings it to 45. And 3 for eggplant. Bringing up the parm, as they say. Nobody says that. Breakfast. Alright, Duke, look, listen. Breakfast meals are fantastic. And breakfast gets another vote up to 36 votes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, where are we? Okay, so at least our water's flowing. That's so many horses! And capybaras! Solo ignored my down lasered pawn, but Medic Bear rescued me. I didn't ignore you, I was busy trying to make sure everybody lived ish. As much as possible. My medic bears are here to save the day. They are, and they do, and they will. Alright, so now we can deconstruct this. This room is terrible and I hate this. I dislike this severely. So we shall remake it. What am I gonna do with this small ass room? I have no idea. It has 2 slots. Maybe we'll make it into like a little play area, I guess. I don't know. Asma and I were the 2 most injured, not dead pawns though. Yeah. Alright, we need to run power through here as well. Oh, we already ran power through there. Very nice. Look at me. Okay, let's add those marble walls. Power does go there. Very nice. Alright, let's make more bedrooms. So you're bringing up the parm. Was it finishing move though? Yeah, it was. Absolutely was. Gotta have that parm. And also, I'll get a Speen for Duke. For the Furbean enjoyers, may rejoice with more Furbean. Or more shots. And we'll get beta shots here as the game rolls on. Ooh, shots. These are for beta as well. I wish it didn't do that. So whenever it moves up like that, that's because my mouse accidentally taps up on my browser as I hit the wheel. And it just shoves it up. Roll number 2, more shots. And again, apologies if you weren't here earlier. There is no balloning this week. The batteries were not recharged. That's my fault. I apologize. We will have maximum balls on both Monday and Friday. Mostly because of just ridiculous support this week. And also to top off the balls as one does. Always top off the balls. So more balls on Monday, more balls on Friday. Alright, shots across the board. Alright, are people up and around? Look, Kailasa's up and moving. Our zombies are up and moving. Kailasa, I don't have a weapon for you, but Azim's actually recovering HP after she smoked a joint. Nice. Your pelvis is still on fire. Varsity is... What happened to Varsity? So... Alright, you just have res sickness for another 21 hours. That's fine. Okay, so in here it's 18 degrees inside. That's fine. What do I want to do here? Ashley, how are your surgeries going? You have your detoxifier lungs and your Archotech legs, and you're sedated for another day. That's fine. We're okay with that. Thank you, Cub, for the 12 Cobras. Kailasa with the Persona Mono Sword. Let's see what you got this time. You have neural cooling, so it's pretty neutral. This weapon's persona has the ability to help dissipate the wielder's neural heat. The wielder's neural heat dissipation is improved by points. So, okay, that's not bad. At least you don't have something like, you know, the ones that are super negative. Also, your weapon is called, it's called Murder Bender. It's burning for a tall blonde. Kiki's fucking dead. Did somebody eat Kiki's body? Somebody ate Finny's helmet. Max is having a tantrum because his son Rai died. I'm so sorry, Max. Somebody's destroying shit. I can hear it. Where is it? Fluorine. We'll put that there. Alright, so we moved everything over one. which means... Okay. When isn't Max having a tantrum? Wow. So we have some there. I mean, the Maxes tend to do a lot of work. Oh, I missed a body right there. Don't you hate when you miss a corpse and you just leave a corpse there laying and it's freaking your entire village up because you didn't do anything about that, and people are like, ah, no, that's a corpse and it's weirding me out. And then you have to go and burn the body after all. Terrible, honestly. Alright, how's our power grid? So thankfully, because it was... Son of a... What even is this? What... These are... You know what this reminds me of? The stairs in Solution 9 in Final Fantasy 14. Busted ass looking stairs. Alright, let's build that there, that we actually have some power. A rustic rug. For... Who gets the rustic rug? You know what? Tenek did a lot of good work for us. Alright, so we got to work on our lighting here. Our lighting situation isn't what I would call great. But we have to deal with a lot of stuff here. So Xeris' bedroom is right there. Well, they can relate to leaving dead bodies out. Yup. Put that there. We want to start lighting up these bedrooms and actually make them into bedrooms with beds. So let's make beds. That we actually have more beds for folks. Furniture. Bed. Am I really... How am I out of lumber? What did I use lumber for? Or did it all just... It mostly got destroyed, didn't it? It mostly got destroyed by the... by the space laser. It be like that. That's fine. Alright, so Varsity and Azim... Kailasa's feeding ice cream to Varsity in the hospital. As one does, of course. As one does. Thank you for the 6 beds, Cub. I appreciate Cub provide. That's a steel good bed. You know what? I'm gonna give that one to you because you sent me the beds. You deserve a steel good bed. Where is your room? Oh, you're right there. This bed... Oh, it's a wooden good bed already. I mean, you know. We'll bump you up from wood to steel. So I think we're gonna have an issue here. No, we won't. It'll be fine. It's only an issue if I make it an issue, and I am choosing to not. We'll put a wall there, and then start working on the bedrooms up here. And then, yeah, we'll work on those there. Let's get those beds. Why is it dropping everything over here? I couldn't tell you. That's a steel. That's an excellent hospital bed. How is that hiding out there in the middle of nowhere? All right, we'll put that there for now, just as a spot for that. We'll get those regular. Oh, we have a bunch of... My people just aren't hauling things. I mean, I guess I need spots for them, first and foremost. Look, it's a jade bed. It's made for Zabes. Unless Cub sent those, unless he doesn't want Zabes to have a jade bed for Zabes' Jade Empire. Build some holler bots. No, I just haven't given a spot. Potato Taco. How do you know the name? Also, hola Kumiko. I haven't given them a spot. I'm being very strict about where things go. Animal bed. The existence of hauler bots implies the equivalent possibility of the existence of the haul-less bots and the haul-least bots. You don't want the haul-least bots because they don't do much work, but yes. Itchy head. Potaco. A potaco indeed. Alright. I mean, look, here goes a little hauler bot, hauling them one little bit at a time. But yeah, I need to get Beta's laboratory up and running. Also need to make another containment bay because we're going to get even more. We are provoking an anomaly today. So I need more holding platforms for our guests. Let's remove those structures and then fill it in properly. Been a minute. Is this a new colony? This colony's been going for a little bit. Like the same as last week for sure. Same as the last 3 weeks, I believe. The one before that fell behind and had to be blasted. We just couldn't keep up with the amount of attacks we were getting and everything else. So it kind of sucked, but that's RimWorld, baby. But yeah, no, we're still working through this, trying to get things done for folks. Okay, so who do I owe body parts to? I have Architect eyeballs. I have 2 eyeballs and 3 legs. I have 3 legs, 1 arm, and various parts. As it needs all 4 limbs. Gotcha, okay. Done and done. I know you sent me 3 limbs already, right? Body parts to say body parts. Limbs to keep you limber. Bone Mage is high as a fucking kite because somebody insulted him. I mean, that's fair. There you go. There you go. All full limbs. I was gonna put the ghoul. So this is where my toxic supply is. Do I want my ghoul pit to be near where the toxic supply is? I don't think I do. We're gonna make is this water? That is water. Shallow water. So we can't build on this. That's fine. I don't need to build on it. I'm going to build. Look, our meat trees are still going, even though we don't have any corpses for them. Insufficient containment. Oh no! All right, because the uh-oh. Yeah, because now it's the totality of the room and not just this. Oopsies. I need you to... Can anybody fucking... There you go. Schnooby, please add that wall there. So by removing that wall there, I created a bigger room. And so it's not enough to... Yeah, okay. Every male colonist smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier tuned to only affect males. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit better. Thank you, Randy. Randy Random hitting me with something nice. Imagine. Okay. Fisted Snake is in a daze because of Anima Scream. Yep. Yep, it be like that sometimes. Alright, Snoopy's laying down the brickwork. We need that. Wolfie's laying down those other bricks to try and contain the Revenant. We do have a Revenant in here, which is how we're studying the dark art, the dark entities of the world. Obviously, we need more because the more you have, the more you can study them and learn more about them. Bigger room is fine, but since the bottom half has no security door, it's only counting the containment of a regular door. Yeah. It should be fine now that we filled the holes there. We do need to research better means of containment. So, entity containment. So, I can make actually inhibitors. Okay. Inhibitors, good. Duke is having a tantrum. Okay, so this thing will essentially focus a beam on whatever is on that in the cage there, and subdue it more, so that way it cannot escape. All the entities that you do capture, some are stronger than others, so some require more restraints. Otherwise, they will get away. To be up before dawn. Why are you being up before dawn, Beta? Your MRI this morning. Gotcha. Oh, dude, you must be fucking tired, man. Is it time for Mimi's soon? The big nap? Not like the big nap, just like, you know. Time to get a little rest. A little sleep. Solo's about to ask you to die. No! Toxic with me a little bit, but no, not that way. Not in that capacity. They even made me change it to scrubs because people wear clothes with antimicrobial factors, which is just copper and silver, and it heats up and their clothes burn them. That doesn't sound like something you want to be, that you want happening to you. I gotta be honest. Like, of all the things. Alright, so Duke is aiming to be the columnist was left unburied. Yep, gotta handle that. Thank you, me, for the wood. You know what? I did it. I got the points. I require lumber. Okay, so what happens if we do this? Let's actually see how this looks. So if I do this here, that would work out. Okay. I will build that now. Pug Beta, yeah. Maybe Don is just a late sleeper. Alright, we'll add that there. We'll carve this out here. And then we'll carve that out there. Okay. The sounds of a cobra killing something. That never happens. They put this big ass heavy mat on my chest, and between that and the tube, I was pretty sure I couldn't breathe. Jeez, I mean, that didn't help when you have what's it called? Claustrophobia and all that. Don't need that while you're in there, but I mean, at least it wasn't the thingy, right? All right. Let's move you over here. Being hold by everything while a big metal tube screams at you. Don't judge me, Kumiko. We all need hobbies. If I ever needed to get an MRI, I'd have to remove your your personality first. Jesus, PK. So if I ever need another one, I'm going to get a Valium or two and turn it into a... Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. No, I don't blame you. Alright, we have some more animal beds. Let's put one over here by the heater. Actually, start putting them over here with folks. What if I expand this area? Like, I can't grow anything in it, so I may as well use it up for my animals. Okay, let's get rid of this area. Okay. Varsity is up and running. Azim got up long enough to switch to the other side of the room. That's fair. That's fine. Okay, Varsity is no longer a zombie. Ish. Want a better bed? Don't judge me. Look, I don't blame you. Get that good bed. You were fed. You ate dessert. Oh, fancy. And you're still high as a fucking kite 2 days later. What a lightweight. Did we finish off? Oh, we don't have... All right, we need components for that. Okay. Oh, right, gotcha. Okay. All right, so we're gonna begin. This is gonna be the the ghoul pit. We want them to have a campfire. Haygrass has died because of cold. Thank you, Max, for the 10 tame horses. Ashley is already hauling them in, and one of them is already wilding. Look at them; they're not happy about it. Okay, we're gonna expand our animal area here. That we can actually get some more beds in here. That way they can actually come inside and sleep inside. They don't seem to mind the cold too much. At least the horses and the capybaras. But that's a lot of. Let's see, my company's got some price changes incoming because of all our products. It's from. Oh no, oh no. See you in the pit. See you in the pit. You're a sleeping princess all the time. It's called sleepy bitch disease. Is that a diagnosis, Kumiko? I didn't know, because that's definitely me. I definitely suffer from not just sleepy bitch disease, but also a side effect of sleepy bitch disease, and that's just the lazy bitchitis, which happens to hit me midsummer every year. I sure hope none of the horses catch the plague. Are you trying to hope that the Max horses and the Brady horses all plague each other up? You got that too? No, Mira, listen, it's serious. When they hit, it hits. Don't forget about the Hungy bitchulosis. Man, I'm learning about all kinds of Or the things that I have, the lazy bitchitis, it's quite fatal. Yes. A caravan from the Grey Yak Cheddar is approaching. They are a bulk goods trader. Who's our highest socialization? Was it Ashley or was it Azam? I forget. Intellect very high for Ashley. It's Bowmage. Why is Bowmage still? Every time I look at Bowmage, is something wrong with Bowmage? Bowmage, can you walk? Oh, your right little toe got shot off. You got 9 other toes? Oh man, I think I have lazy bitchitis. It's very serious, Zemri. Look, listen. Once it hits you, it takes you out, and it just takes you out. You can't get anything done. It's okay. You're amongst friends here, and several other folks with lazy bitchitis. I would never. I'm just simply stating that my horses welcome all kinds of things, plagues included. Gotcha. So his pistol went off in the holster and blew his toe off. I mean, I cannot confirm nor deny this. That was their wife's. I feel like there's a story there about why it's the favorite toe. I don't want to know though. I'm not gonna ask. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. All right. Bowmage is coming to trade with Ioneka. Your negation trader Bowmage cannot talk properly because of poor health. What's wrong with this? Because of his fucking toe? Toes are important, but I don't think they would impact quite that much. So I can't apply those. I'm sorry, Exagoras. The kidneys are very expensive. They must go. I've already given you all of those, so you can't really use them anymore. The garden coffee stays, however. The anti-grain warheads also stay, because we do like anti-grain warheads in this colony. Alright, our leathers can stay. Cobra eggs fertilized can stay. Basic subcourse can stay. That's all fine. I'm not selling the max horses, though I could. And look at the fucking bready horses. Each bready horse is worth $402 roos. That's fine. You can't speak and you can't stand up straight. What a great first impression for the colony. You know what? If they don't like it, they can yeehaw the hell out of here. So let's see. I think it's more because he's high as a fucking kite, so therefore he can't really talk because he's high as a fucking kite. Dora, when it comes to bargain, jeez. Why am I worth less? Because you're brand new. You're not seasoned. You haven't been broken in yet, Max. But you will be. Thank you to me for the components. I can finish building my shit. I'd like to take a minute to thank myself for earning those points. Thank you, me. Haven't even trying to leave the colony yet, Max? Yeah, unlike our glorious leader, Wohifli, who tried to just fuck off and abandon us. Alright, you know what? This is going to be the laboratory right here. Fuck it. Let's go. Heck it, we ball. Marble. This is gonna be son of a bitch. The water right there ruins everything. Why is there water there? Sorry, I didn't mean to whine like that, but here we are. I'll do it again. All right. Wait, is Azam up and running, or is she dead? I can't tell. No, she's over there. Okay, I couldn't see where you were. It's one of my favorite games. Is Azam dead or alive? As a heads up, so Sunday, Final Fantasy 14, we're gonna be going back into Suzaku Unreal. Thwarted once, but not twice. We're gonna go in with 5 DPS and 1 heals. Azam's gonna be our healer. She's gonna come out swanging, and we'll see what we can do there with that. And then we're gonna try some EX4, I believe, is the plan. I believe the friendos got their first clear last night. But it would be nice to get people some weapons. People. As I understand it, it's not overly difficult. We're not going to do the entirety of the stream for EX4. We're going to do like we did before. Like we were doing Valley Garmanda, just like, 3-4 clears a week. And then we'll go into maps. For me, EX4 is easier than EX3. Yeah, EX3 is pretty easy outside of ice bridges, so I look forward to it. It shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I mean, difficulty is relative, right? What's difficult to one person isn't going to be difficult to somebody else. So that's a-okay. We did not all get absolutely insanely lucky during Bloom 6 and end up all in the perfect positions without meaning to at all. Not at all. Noted. Not even a little bit. Not even once. I see. Ah, it's my jam. Alright, so we're gonna move this up a couple spaces, I believe. And then we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bedrooms here. We hadn't even gotten to it previous to the clear, and everyone, including the first timers, were perfectly positioned. It was insane. Look, listen, good job. Fantastic. I look forward to trying. I'm gonna watch the Hector guide. Because I haven't seen anything about it at all yet, so we're looking forward to trying it. I've been practicing more Black Mage, so ideally I'll be more comfortable on Black Mage and be able to contribute accordingly. So excited. I'm curious to see the fight. I'm curious to see what it do and all that good stuff. Fight has a lot of movement. A lot. I mean, that's fine. Sage so fits like a glove. Nice. Also, I saw the message, Narshay. I'll make you the summoner set. Azim is feeding me all kinds of materials, so Varsity Rod is going on a food. I've never seen this before. Varsity Rod is picking out on food. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw was Varsity Rod was embarrassed. If that isn't a whole ass fucking mood. Alright, Varsity, what happened? Mijo, tell me what happened. Why were you lower accurate, Varsity? Let's see what happened here. Rudy Moss shared beliefs on the relationship between aiding and the downtrodden and the stars with Varsity Rod. Rosalera commented about favorite clothes to Varsity. Iggy and Varsity chatted about pet peeves. Krister quipped about friendly archers with Varsity Rod. Rudy Moth and Varsity Rod chatted about fighting buffaloes. Why did he get embarrassed? So what happened? It doesn't tell me what embarrassed him. It probably will tell you under needs. It's probably them being seen in the bathroom with me. Gotcha. Slept in the cold, slept in the ground, disturbed sleep, sky high expectations. But look, Geometry's psychic harmony is actually helping everybody out. Anybody who comes near Geometry gets a mood boost. But even Colossus needs rescue. Azim, what the fuck? Now you have food poisoning. We literally just... Ray, please come and get her and put her in the hospital again. Would it be the worst thing to do surgery on somebody with food poisoning? Is that like a bad thing? Only hospital food won't kill you? Apparently my colonist food will, though. Not that I want to say this, but are we sure we want to keep this Asm around? She seems wow! At least she didn't try to leave us, Wolfie. At least she didn't destroy my water tower twice. How dare you? You know what? Oh no! There you go. You did it, Wolfie. You. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's see. So it would be right here? No, it would be right here. Nope, that's wrong. It would be right there. 5 by 5. I need to deconstruct these. Let's see, Rose going Highlander, and I'm not even sorry. You deserve it. You bully her too much. You did. Bertha too. You're losing two femros this day, Wolfie. Let's see. Varsity, thanks to a high mood, Varsity Rod has experienced an inspiration. They'll work faster for the next 8 days. Alright, so we have 2 bedrooms here. So that's what we need to dig out there. Okay. Alright, so we can do this. Okay. And then we'll just rebuild this here. Is it worst day ever? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You have to make it up to... You gotta make it up to Hasm. Alright, let's reinstall you over here. Reinstall... Why is Varsity's bed green? Oh, is that... Wait, is that... Oh, that's a jade bed. Did Varsity just steal Zabes' bed for his Jade Empire? Escándalo. Oh, wait! Flynn, Kailasa, and Kawi are all stuck in here. I'm sorry. Please, work your ways out. I don't know how long they've been in there. After you revived him. Deplorable, honestly. Alright, we'll deconstruct that and then move this out here. And keep on building. Alright. We also need right there and right there. Okay, not bad. There is a river right here going all along here, so we're trying to build around that. Let's move our animal beds down over here. Okay, we need that animal flap right there. Deconstruct that. Need more straw matting. And then we want to bring these animal beds down here for our aminals. That they may know some comfort in this discord in this RimWorld world. We'll get them over here. And while we're doing that, we also need to build up this entire area here for Beta's laboratory for machine domination. I don't know what to call it. Beta's laboratory. Machine. This is our general science area, so that's fine. I can't do anything with these frenzy inducers. Interesting. What if I add the frenzy inducers over here with the ghouls? What if... my retainers bring back stuff useful for food and pots, and I just throw the tomat at him from hunt trains. What's this? Late response, but thanks for feeding Solo Matasm. If I can help, let me know how. I'll learn everything eventually again. See, probably about 3 minutes. Maybe. Hello, Lemon Drop. Lemon, today's stream was fantastic. Your streams are always great, but today was particularly fantastic. You caught my attention, like, big time, made me look up like 3 times. One with the dough. And then when the words said were, please look into my cheese hole. And you know what? I did. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The slurping indeed. So many things were said, and what was seen? A cheese hole. Lemon Drop made some cheese. I mean, I don't want to call it cheesy bread. It's a bit of a disservice, but that's what it is. I can't wait to post my cheese hole on the internet. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ah, I hit the wrong thing. Son of a bitch, that's me, that's mine, because Firefox is a piece of shit. Sorry, my language. That was me. Go follow Lemon Drop, so you can also perceive her cheese hole in real time. You need to drop a cup. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I literally click into the chat window so I can type my command of shouting out whoever I want to shout out. And then it just sends me to a search window for Firefox. And then it goes, bloom, that's not there, dumbass. Even when you aren't there, you are breaking Franco's shit. I know, I'm literally the worst. I'm so sorry. But go follow Lemon Drop. Again, today was great. They looked very, very good. And like we were talking about, it seems like it's one of those things you actually have to eat while it's very hot. And obviously you can reheat it. But it would seem like that gooey cheese on that first cook. How did the second batch go? Hopefully the second batch turned out the way you wanted it to. Power. Let's run some more power through here. I do not need this power running through here. So we'll undo that. Good. The center is very gelatinous, like mochi. Gotcha. Alright, let's get some more beds in here. Thank you for the 15 jackets. Some of our people definitely need to be kept warm. Let's get Snoopy one. Let's get Varsity and Varsity one. Let's give Rudy one. Krister needs one. Don is covered. Antonio could use one. Max can use one. Flindorn can use one. Darksmack can use one. Simrix Frailass can use one. Duke can use one to go with the cowboy hat. Zara can use one. Cubs already got one. Shucks can use one. Other Max can use one. Corey can use one to go with that sweet hat. Everyone raw dogging the weather. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't go out of my way to provide for the ponds, just so that it can be an investment for folks. So some people like to add them and then have me deal with the consequences of having very expensive ponds. So it's just another means of making me work. I'm gonna put the alien powered device on the inside with the ghouls. Surely nothing wrong will come of that, right? Nothing bad? Thank you for the 2 tame Timberwolves, Cub. Let me see. No, that is a lot of animals. Man, this music is good. Hey, look, the wolves can be trained to do a lot of stuff. Very nice. They can fight and they can help out. The consequences? The consequences that they die. Yeah. That sure is. That is it. Alright, so this is going to be our containment area going forward. Containment strength is 213, so the Revenant only requires, like, how much? 80. So that ain't no thing. They are contained. Okay. We're gonna add some wood flooring. As well here. And make this area look somewhat respectable. And then, how do I want to do this? Do I have the parts to make another couple of holding platforms? I think so. Alright. I will put those there. And now that we're going to have a beefed up containment area, we can actually go forth. Insufficient containment, yeah. Yeah, they're going to be very unhappy about that until I fill this all in. Probably want to do it as fast as possible too. I do like how Medic Angel, the grizzly bear, is following around Azim as her backup. Oh, here's in for he's in for life. Somebody's gonna lose their shit, and then they're gonna come and free him, so it's fine. But we will need more revenants afterwards, and that's actually a gift that Max sent me. He sent me a revenant spine, and I was able to capture it and put it in containment. So worked out well, because that is what started us on being able to study these entities. So that's how it works. Alright, so they're going there, they're working that. These bedrooms are not quite there, but we're all getting there. So we'll do that there. That'll give us the spine for these. And we'll want to, again, remove this. And then build out this way. And then destroy this. Not quite that far. Not yet. Okay. The city's coming together. It's coming together very well. It's not there yet, but it is. Definitely want to seal this off here. Just so that we can actually build what we need here. And then, like I said, it is a void provocation week. Finally. You can really honestly just YOLO it and provoke right away. I rather get set up because, again, the way it works with Rim Connect, I want the people to be able to survive whatever comes our way, because We're gonna have something nasty come our way. Could be 70 shamblers. It could be anything. So better to be safe about it and get set up for it. All right, we'll drag that there. The power from up top should go through here. I almost removed this here. If I would have done that, I would have cut power to my entire base. So obviously we have to, and it doesn't really matter how I do it here because again, it's not that big of a deal because it's all invisible. But I don't want to use the materials if I don't need to. All right, how's containment going? Containment is Rosalera's sleeping in the same room as the Revenant. Yeah. Yeah. That tracks, honestly. as one does. Look, it's chained down. It's not going to do anything, right? All right. Some straw matting there. Okay, let's move more of these animal beds in here for our animal friends. That way they can actually have somewhere nice to live. Something nice-ish for them to live in. Okay, so these do have to be security doors because they are going to be for containment. So we want to get that going. Put some lights in here as well. I picked up on what Ash said about lights. Was that not enough warm clothes? So a lot of them do have warm clothes. It's just gonna be it's just at least 5 colonists will lack warm. So I'm guessing it's Xeris, Bowmage, Rosa, Silver. Yeah, no, I mean, look, you covered up a lot of them as it is. All right, Azam, come get your hammer. Are you done being ill? Azam, you're done being sick. Let's get your hammer. And then we're going to give you all 4 limbs. Architect left leg. Architect right leg. Architect left arm. Architect right arm. Also, I do like how they built snowmen for this. Look at this. They're really cute. Okay, containment in here is at 211. So security door plus one of these does wonders, honestly. Thank you, Dietrich, for the 4,200 human meat. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It's allowing that these are all horses from Bredy and it's all horses from Bredy and Max and the Axagordas capybaras. And the Sander guinea pigs all procreating. Proximity detector, nice. So, okay, so they are starting to research the anomalies. Love that. All right, so so here's the thing. We survived the initial very rough patch. We had some deaths. We've had a lot of. Thank you for the 6 cubs, for the 6 cobras cub. We've survived a lot of the initial hiccups, so that's a good thing. Varsity Schnooby, are you a pacifist? You're not a pacifist. Let's get you a Doomsday Rocket device. Ruri, what's wrong with the Ruri? Why is Ruri in the hospital? Because the food poisoning major. Okay, who's cooking our meals? Antonio with the skill of 9. Duke with the skill of 12. Alright. It's gonna be only these 4 people. At a skill of 12, they shouldn't be making stuff to poison our food. Maybe it's just because the area is dirty. It's filthy, as it were. Okay. Iggy's gotten incompetent cook, so he got food poisoning from a simple meal. So somebody, I guess skill level of 9. Why is Shnubi cooking? Shnubi should not be cooking anything. So why do they do that? I mean, I'm literally forbidding them. Son of a bitch! I didn't scroll down. There was a second. Ah! I had to scroll down. There was. I'm a continual disappointment to myself. Never mind. I answered my own question. I'm good. Thanks. Figured it out. Well, that ain't right. Okay. Okay. So we'll do that. Okay, got it. Bertha and Ro are now Asm clones. Best day ever. Real cooks and chefs keep their walk-in coolers clean. It's true. They absolutely do. We do have a lot of people coming in here depositing human meat. As they do. So Asm's in here. Please tell me Shnubi isn't doing surgeries on her too. Alright. Only Corey and at a skill of 19 and higher can operate on people. Love that for us. Alright, we need more of these. This would be going much smoother on the anomaly side of things if I had my army of robots that I don't have yet. Considering how many Mechanitors we have. Human meat depository, that's me. You rang? How cold is it in here? It is 60. Waiting for bots. I just need to build your area. That's all, Beta. I just need to build your area. That's on me. And I'm building it now. So it's just a matter. I got the cores. I got everything else. It's just a matter of hollowing this out and doing it up. I am actively working on it. Alright, Krister is cooking. I believe Krister has a high enough skill to warrant cooking. Yep, Krister is at a skill of 16. Right, I need to start working on this stuff because I had to adjust it. And now it's a little wonky. Like me. Deconstruct those. Come on, that's definitely not what I needed. That is 100% not what I needed for fucking bots. The timing of it. It wasn't you. There's a tornado going on. I don't want to look at it. If I don't look at it, it's not real, right? As long as I don't look at it. See, how do you know that name? We trained Christopher in cooking because he gave us food poisoning last time. Alright. Thanks, chat, for that tornado. Got the guitar going. Got that good music. Alright, how's our power grid? We are receiving power, right? So... Alright, so geothermal going to our... Okay. So we're relatively fine for power now. That's good. Not the best, but here we are. We're working it. Alright, let's build this up. And then we'll run power through here as well. We need a little bit of redundancy in our power grid because right now it do be alright. Oh, what the hell is that? Why did everything just shake? Everything doesn't just shake for no reason in this game. Oh shit! The fucking tornado killed the horse. It set off all my bombs. It destroyed every single... Well, not all of them. It destroyed most of the... There go the defenses. The rest of it got some steel, so that's good. You also destroyed all of the urns that Rio sent me at the start of stream. Son of a bitch. Well, that's not a Brady horse. That's a wild mare. Tornadoes can set off bombs? Yeah. In RimWorld they can. In RimWorld everything's possible and everything will blow up. Since you missed it before, Solu, do you remember the big ass snake boss from Neo 2? Yes, kinda. Wait. The one I remember the one from Neo 1, not from Neo 2. Which one is the one in Neo 2? Oh right, yeah, no, the one that gave Lake trouble. I got it, I remember. In the cave with our parent thingy, right? Yeah, no, I remember it. What happened? It did that stupid spinny tail attack 11 times in a row. How was that for you? Would you describe that as engaging gameplay? It didn't move, it just it just Beybladed your ass. Jeez. Okay. Literally Kumiko just spinning. Motherfucker thought he was young Anakin. Oh man. Poog Beta. Let's make a bed, not made out of jade. Okay, so let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bedrooms, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 bedrooms is exactly enough bedrooms for the top row. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bedrooms short. Okay, power. What is it? Okay. What do we have here? Thank you, Standard, for 7 IED anti-grain warhead traps. IED anti-grain warhead, my beloved. Look at the trail. Oh my god, the tornado killed that giant sloth. Actually, we have one of these. We have 3 urns spared. I love that. Let's put them inside the house before another fucking tornado comes on in and destroys the goods, as it were. But we have solar power going now. We have geothermal going. We have our little windmills going. Oh, one of those solar powered biddies is not doing well. Beta, please come repair this. Need components. Okay. Okay. Components. Inspired taming by Rurimath. Thanks to Haimud, Rurimath has experienced an inspiration. They will successfully tame the next animal regardless of difficulty. Nice. Thank you, Medic, for the ID anti-grain warheads as well. We do love the big booms. The bigger the boom, the better, honestly. Size doesn't matter except for when it comes to anti-grain warheads. In which case, big boom. Thank you, me, for the steel. Thank you to me. Thank you for the 500 alpaca wool, Lemon. We definitely will use that for sure. Where were those IDs? Alright, let's buy the 2 geothermal. Gotcha. Snoopy can come pop this soother. So the ghoul pit is almost done. So unfortunately, the ghoul surgeries have to be done inside the thingy, in the hospital bed. But I guess Antonio, I have to respect Antonio's wishes. Antonio is a hussar, but Antonio wanted to be turned into a ghoul. So ghoul infusion, yes. Antonio is being ghoulified. More ID anti-grain warheads? Hell yeah. Spinning is a good spinning is a good trick. Indeed. Alright, Beta's biotech. Let's go. Mech gestator. Man, I am out of steel and components. Alright, we'll connect that. Ghoul will get turned. Ghoul? Antonio will get turned into a ghoul. Simric's perpetually in the hospital. Sim and his frail ass back are being turned into a ghoul as well.
Out of steel? Components? Steel components. Brilliant.
If only I could. The Ghoulaning. This is part of. This is one of the benefits of the Anomaly DLC is that you can turn people into ghouls if you study for it. which we have. Because why not? All the steel's right here, you dinguses. Alright, Varsity's hauling that steel. Love it. Did Azim have her body parts installed? Azim, how are you doing? Archotech arms, Archotech legs. You're still a bit woozy and you're still a little bit high. Ah, look at Antonio. He's a Hussar ghoul. That's frightening. Does he still need drugs? No, he just needs food. That's fine. I've never seen a Hussar ghoul before. Look at the red eyes. He's immediately going for the human meat. I said a lot of animals. Yeah, there's a lot of acids. So some of these playthroughs end up being me trying to. Hey, so what's going on up elk? What's going on up elk? You heard me. Get on the elk. It's good to see you, homie. What do? Speak to me. I'm all ears. What the fuck? Another team member just quit. Gout Gang, welcome aboard. Drink a lot of water, you'll be okay. Is it your left toe? Is it usually in your left big toe where it starts up?
Caliente.
Bean.
Bean? Right toe, okay. Is it... how do I put this? Is it just incredible amounts of pain that feels like your toes being stabbed and even wind causes pain? Oh, dude, I hope it isn't, man. I hope it isn't. I'm so sorry about... Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, no, I could barely walk when I got it. So, water. Start chugging a lot of water right now. It'll start clearing out the purines, which is what's building up inside your body. But yeah, water is the only real thing that'll help out. There's obviously foods that help with it, but it's mostly about getting it out of your body as fast as possible. So water will help out the most with that. Hey, look. Oh, I thought Duke was dead, but Duke the chicken is alive. You're not been hydrating properly. That's how my first attack happened. I neglected drinking water. It was like one tea and whatever else I was eating, and it was weeks of that while I was trying to get the house ready to go out. And obviously it's genetic, but that certainly didn't help me out, and that's what brought on the first big attack. And man, everything about that was not good. Everything about that was actually really terrible. The level of pain was... I've never had sharp pain like that ever in my life. So that was not good. So yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I'm assuming hopefully you can still keep the 80-80 for next week. And your boss isn't going back on that, because I know. But also, they told you could. Let's spin the wheel. And thank you again, Unreal, for those 42 months, dude. Let's see if we get the bean. Nope, landed on no shots. But you know what? I appreciate you all the same, Unreal. Thank you very much. And also, let me know if you want to vote for our cooking stream. You get to pick food for our stream. All right, so Antonio is fully fed on human meat. I mean, giving my ghouls human meat isn't a bad thing, right? Like, they'll be okay. Let's see, family and I were all at the hospital visiting at the same time, and I offhand mentioned that my big toe was killing me, and my mom was like, it's probably gout. We have a family history of it. Oh no! No. Would have been good to know. Yeah, I don't think we had a family history of it. At least not that I was aware of, but nobody told me anything about that, so... Anyways, hope everyone is doing well. I hope you'll be doing better, dude. The gout claims another. Welcome to the club. Somebody will come in to swear you in on your big toe soon. But I mean, ultimately, it's just a form of arthritis. It's probably one of the more easier forms to. It's more than that, obviously, to manage. I haven't had to dodge a lot of food, but I normally have a very clean diet. We can talk about it later on about dietary things and what I do to keep myself from... I haven't had another gout attack in like 3 years, right? 3 years? 2.5 years. Almost 3 years. So we can talk about that. But yeah, purines. See, look up what it do. What has food that what food has that, and just try and avoid it as much as you can. You have a family history of forgetting shit. You know, we were talking about the lazy bitchitis earlier, right? So it's all just, you know, it's all connected. You have a family history of a shitty attitude. Oh, you don't have a shitty attitude, at least not that I've seen personally. But all right, we need some sandstone tiles. Make it pretty. Let's add that there. Add that there. Add that there. Add that there. 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 There, and there. That can change. That can change. I mean, yes, it can. Life does have a way of making that happen. So, yeah. The root sandstone tiles, only the finest. Only the finest for our colonists in this jacked up winter we're having. Wait, why is it -9 here? Something. Oh, right. I removed my doors like a dumb. Like a dum-dum is what I was gonna say. Yes, a dum-dum. All I'm saying, Solo, is are you really gonna waste a mech link and a nuclear stomach on a ghoul? Is that why you sent me those components so that I wouldn't turn you into a ghoul? I've already turned 2 people into ghouls. You might be saved, Don, by the fact that I'm out of shards to turn people into ghouls. I do require shards. Do I have 40 shards? No, that's bioferrite. I would say, if I have 40 shards, we're about to fucking ghoul it up in here. Alas, you are saved. Okay, so we're building that. We're building our other bits and bobs here and there. We have containment for entities. We have working hospital, working thing. Shield belt normal. Who is a melee that needs a shield belt? You've got one there. Cowie doesn't have a shield belt. Congratulations. What's wrong with Cowie? Is she... No, her left foot was burned off. Cowie, you have literally no body parts. But my yaks have joined me, so that's nice. Thanks, chat. You sent me some yaks. Alright, well, Cowie... Nobody's claimed the eyeball, so you're getting Architect eyeballs. And I think you have Ashley's leftover legs. The eyes are yours? Okay, but I already had 2 in store. This is another one you just sent me. I was making no, these are old eyeballs, unless you sent them to me yesterday or whatever. Yesterday, last time. You sent one earlier. Gotcha. Today. Eyeballs. Cowie. So getting legs. Alright. Let's flag these for pickup and for incineration, since we don't need them. Hey, how long does a gout flare up last? It depends how much water you drink. I didn't know it was gout, so it lasted me about 3 weeks. Or was it 3 weeks? It's about there, around there. So I didn't know it was gout. So it's all about the water. As soon as you start flushing out the purines, it decreases, because then it's just a matter of waiting for the inflammation to die out. Tell it to get out. You get out. It varies. Okay, it does depend. Again, start chugging now. And diet. Don't eat anything that has too heavy. So you just guzzle. Yeah. It also. Let me see. Let me check something. This is. See. Yeah, I'd say honestly, watch the diet, what you're consuming. Some food has less uric acid in it, and the purines and all that sort of stuff, whereas others are much higher in it. Like, avoid red meat. If you can, I believe sugar is also a trigger. It's one of those weird things, because certain fruits like apple will set me off. Apple will hit me right in the gout, but dark cherries don't. So it's kind of hard to say, but guzzle. Stay off the booch, I believe, because I don't know if the booch is good or not, or bad. Thank you for the crib, Bow Mage. I will put it in your room. Best of luck. Let's see. There you go. Krister is binging on food because they were rebuffed by Shext. Darksmack is in the same room as Cub. Alright, Beta, I need you to come over here and start working on bots. Bills, I need cleaners. I need cleaners. They gotta keep everything clean.
Wow.
Remember Elk, as Uncle Ben told Peter Parker, with great age comes bullshit maladies.
Probably bad. It depends. There's a lot of like weird information of like, this will remove purines, but ultimately the thing that is done is water, as a means of removing that, and just not ingesting too much. That's what I abide by. It's why I avoid red meat, certain seafood, no organ meat. Organs are bad. Organ meat is bad for you. Stuff like that.
57 tacos. I push taco button. Let's go. Solinine cheese.
Let's go indeed. Thank you very much for that reset, though. Thank you for 57 months. We're going almost 5 years, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me know which one to vote for. Let me know if you want to spin the wheel. And welcome back, dude. Thank you for supporting the taco stand. Please enjoy your virtual tacos, and I appreciate it, dude. Spin. You also get to vote for our cooking stream for the 14th of April.
Wow.
So let me know what you want to vote for.
Organ meat. I switched over to winewood meat. Much lighter.
I can't see because of my stupid face. I can't see because of my stupid. Is that white? It is white. Son of a bitch. Dova, white is either null, nothing, or you can give chat another day of Furbean action. It's up to you. We have Furbean through to Monday. You can add another day if you so desire, if you want to give chat what they want. But then, do you want to give chat what they want? Elk, I'm gonna send you a DM about probably one of the biggest things that helped me out with it. There, there you go. I'll do a write up after stream though. I'll do a write up. Obviously, right now it's on stream, streamer brain, and all that. And I can tell you what's worked for me and what hasn't. But I've essentially dodged red meat, dodged organ meat. I never ate. Last organ meat I had was my mom would make liver, some hígado. Let's fucking go. And ugh. But you're trying to dodge heavy sugars, heavy fats, and mostly stuff with pure with that formulates that uric acid. Medic would probably know a lot more than I do. I can just tell you what I've read. I was listening to a podcast today saying that historically strawberries were recommended to help with gout. Yeah. So there's certain fruit, because you're supposed to avoid sugars, but then fructose coming naturally from certain sugars is supposedly good for you. One of the biggest things I found is also God, what's it called? What's the corn syrup called? The thing that's used in like a lot of sodas. You can have like the sugar-free iterations, the sugar-free Canada Dry. If you want high fructose corn syrup, thank you, Kumiko. That's the one. That fucks me up. If I so much as look at high fructose corn syrup, it's over. That is danger levels for me personally. So, but yeah, I'll write you up a list of what I dodge, what helps me out, and again, 3 years no attacks. That shit, it is unfortunately. But I will say that it's Tober. It's fucking Tober. The flip side, and there is one benefit to it, is that whenever somebody offers you food that you don't want, you can be like, I'm sorry, my gout. I've used that with Kawie's mom so much. Would you like some mashed potatoes, Solo? No, I can't, my gout. It's just you now have a free pass to be like, nah, I can't have that. Can't have that. Sorry, it's just it's my gout. I can't do anything about it. But I hope it's not. There is no real test for it outside of a blood test, I believe, as I understand it. Where your doctor will check your levels via blood test. That's really the only way to look into it. So you can book that if you want, Elk, if you can. If you have your private doctor, I definitely book that and get your blood levels checked so you can actually see what it is, what it do. Mashed potatoes are so good, though. They are. I agree. I love mashed potatoes when I make them. When I make them, hell yeah! Look, we got proteins, we got butter, we got the goods, and we got flavor, we got smooth textures. Monolith study complete. Darksmack has completed his study of the monolith. The structure is a conduit that links to the void, a reality hidden under every point in space-time. The void is inhabited by a vast machine intelligence of terrifying complexity that surges with nightmarish inhuman rage. Its influence creates horrors in our world. Awakening the monolith will fully open the conduits. With the channel open, Darksmack believes he could reach through the link to permanently close the conduit, or find a way to harness its dark power. The monolith now provides more knowledge when studied. Good. So our research subjects, what is this darkness right here? Well, so, okay. Never mind, that was just the sun setting, as it turns out. It's time to provoke the void. Fuck it. I believe the phrase is, fuck it, we ball. So let's find out. I need to create a point for this. Anomaly, psychic ritual spot. Ain't gotta be anywhere fancy. Doesn't matter where it is. Nothing spawns on it. That's just where things happen to be. So we'll do it up here. Wait, what is this? This is from a meteor. This is granite. That's compact. Oh, definitely that compacted machinery. Yes, please. That's compacted plus steel. Need that. Thank you, chat, for last week's meteorites. You know, we'll put it right here. Nope. There we go. And also vote for Cannoli. The Cantnoli. Indulging Wolfie. Wow. That does tie it up with the egg rolls. The rolls of egg. So I get to get in-depth testing for autoimmune stuff. Test now. I'll say that might not be it. So deeper rheumatoid test will tell. Oof. I hope the testing isn't too bad though, Dova. I got down on the floor with Miko and we took a little nap. Good morning. Alright, Wolfie, time to provoke the void. Let's go. Things have been too quiet outside of, you know, the rampant murder at the start of stream. So let's get Wolfie in here as the leader of the thing. Xeris as a hussar, I suppose. Geo as well. Rosa. Who else can invoke the void? Max and Varsity. All right, Void, we offer this fool as a sacrifice. All right. Oh, I have these IEDs. I should probably put these out here. Chat provides defenses, and I didn't set them up. Let's get these set up here. In case of emergency, fucking IED anti-grain warheads. The way the Lord intended. The Lord of Remy, by the way, that's who we're talking about. An anti-grain under put an anti-grain under Zabes'. I don't think Zabes even has a pawn yet, does he? No, we're warming up for Zabes' arrival, and he needs his Jade Empire to be set up in advance before he can bless us with his presence. Okay, ID anti-grain warheads are out. The ritual is about to begin here shortly. Egg. I may be a pacifist, but I have wolves and cobras. I'll be ready for him to show up. Fair. Absolutely valid. Yeah, go for cannoli. Yeah, I saw it though. I have added it to the menu. No, get that food though. Get that food. Also, you do get the choice, Dova. You landed on white, so you can give chat Furbean if you so desire, or you can deny them an entire day of Furbean. Oh, we always have give Furbean. Son of a bitch. Never mind, I scrolled up, I saw it. Okay. You guys have Furbean through to Tuesday. Alright, Wolfie is speaking to the void. But will the void respond to Wolfie? My ritual vibe is kind of being thrown for a loop there with these with all these people over here hacking away at the plasteel node. Did I become one with the void? Let's find out about that. Let's see. Will you collapse? Alright, Kawi has half her surgeries done. Azim, you have your eyeballs. You need a new torso though, because your old torso is a little itchy. Wolfie has finished performing the Void Provocation ritual, sending out a psychic pulse that will attract entities. Prepare for what comes next. So I'm opposed without Xenos. Fair. Ashley, I need you to get your gun. Oh, you already have your gun. Archie's got a weapon. Bowmage has a weapon. Kowie's got her bonker. Wolfie's got a bonker. Ashley's got a gun. Beta is doing the thing. We need... What do we need here? We need 2 lifters. Was Arxane another Mechanitor? I think they were. Are they Mechanitor? I don't know. No, not this one. That was the previous colony. Mech Link. Dawn is a Mechanitor, but they're also one of the characters inclined to wilding. So I don't necessarily want to give them more bots than they already have. Alright, Beta. Prioritize working at the gestator, please. That's a lot of fucking animals. Okay, well, I mean, we're making progress. This area is still here. I don't know what to do with this. There's a water bit right there, and I don't know what do. That has to go that far because we're spanning too wide. So this goes there, whatever that is. Maximilian Powell has given up. Maximilian Powell has given up on this community. He has decided to leave and pursue a better life elsewhere. You can try to arrest him as he leaves. Otherwise, you may see him again someday. This happened because of poor because his son, Rai, died. Look at him. He's going to go yee his last ha. We guess can serious stats. Absolutely, medic. Your stats are right there. Access following your path, he is. That took a while, honestly. A little bit. So your animals could go higher, your mining could go higher. Oh, flesh beast attack. How bad? Several sinkholes have started appearing. The sounds of writhing flesh and cracking bones can be heard from below. Okay, so there's one there. So there's 3 right there. You can see them right there. There's 3 flesh beasts. I would like to capture one. Here's the problem. We're gonna get more than just these fools. There's another hole right here. Fleshies again? Yeah, well, we are still on the first tier of these dudes, so let's get everybody out who can fight and put down the threat. Kawi is down, but Kailasa is up. So we're not doing too bad. We also have Arxane as well for team melee. We have a fair bit of nice and strong minigun crew, so we'll be able to shred. I'll leave Ray back as our doctor. Fisty can definitely get in there and swing on some fools. Antonio the Ghoul, let's fucking go. I don't think I want the Doomsday devices in play yet. Just because they're very volatile. Just fill the hole with cheese? I don't think we have enough cheese for these holes, I gotta be honest. We have 3 holes right there popping out flesh beasts. That's a fuckload of flesh beasts. Okay, Iggy. In fact, I can only hope that if I go down, that a bear carries me back to the hospital. I think you'll be fine. They're attacking our stuff, so we don't have to worry about it too much. And Silver and other people are coming here now to back you up. Also, they pop very easily. Okay, we're going apparently. The melee crew is already here, so that's good. Okay, you keep attacking those. Kailasa's holding the fort down. We need people to get up in here to help Kailasa out. Wolfie can come down here to help out with that. Duke can start shooting down the flesh beasts. Ooh, Ashley, what are you doing way up there, Ashley? You gotta back it up. Ashley is just getting dogpiled on here, unfortunately. Let's get the melee crew up here to clear that up along the top. Alright, so Ashley should be able to get out. Alright. Minigun crew doing work here. Fall back, Tynek. Have you attack there. Have you attack there. Have you attack there. All right. I mean, it's a lot here. Okay, we don't want you guys here because you guys are very dangerous. So you're gonna come over here and fill in the pits. All right. Ooh, okay, one is down. I think we're okay for that's a lot of damage that we just took, by the way. There's another one over here. Is it? There's two of them over here busting up my geothermal station. Son of a... Okay, we'll see who's still in good health here. And have them come down and take care of it. They'll move as a unit. Kailasa and Wolfie, you're both injured, but I want you to be here just in case. Duke, you're coming along as well. You're a little injured, but you're fine. Antonio, you can go back as you were. Tynek, you're hurt. Ashley, definitely go back to the hospital. Geometry, you did your job. Arxane, you did too. Fist the Snake is still doing good, so... Wait, why is Arxane eating, what is this item? Are they eating cannibal platters? Is that why they're upset? No, they're ravenously hungry. Well, hopefully that helps out. Alright, so that it's not over, by the way. We just have to go in and fill these pits. Alright, Duke, you get to go in there first. Azim, you can go back and rest. And Duke will come along and fill in that. We'll have the melees come up here as well. Oh fuck, there's three of them up here. Azim, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna need Azim back out here. Where is Iggy? Iggy's over here with the group. We'll have you come back here and help out with the minigun. Afraid to rest? What if a Minotaur chases... What if? What if a Minotaur chases you down? Just summon Psyche. I can only hope. I read that. Just have Psyche show up. She can handle the Minotaurs. So where did these three come from? There's no pit up here, is there? Alright. Duke filled that hole. It's done and gone. That's good. We'll have Xeris come back here. Nope. I need this group up here. We can overtake Duke and help out over here. Alright, let's go. Alright, Azim's coming back, as is Iggy and Duke. Alright, what was that? Oh, did one of those idiots set off a bomb? My screen started. Oh no, they blew up my geothermal. What a piece of okay, so it's just that one over there. I don't think there's actually any meat holes over here to worry about. That was just a spawn somewhere. We filled in. No, we're currently working on these two. Corey's currently filling up that hole. Okay. I think we're good there. Yeah, they're fine. For now. I don't see red marks anywhere else on the map. Can you combine meat holes with cheese holes? Only on Friday nights. Alright, so we're right here. So they finished... okay. They finished with that one. Corey, I need you to fill in this hole here as well. Kailasa Mofi will hang out there to keep you safe. You squad need to come over here and kill this last. Oh, they're sneaky. They went through the tunnels. Okay. Okay, they started attacking there. That's nice. That's good. Oh, nice. We can get that. Krister, please come and capture the tough spike. Yes, that's right. That's whole boys. That's whole boys indeed. Please move away. Let the snake handle this. They're professional. Thank you. Okay, I think we cleared the threat. The hole has been filled. You can return to your post, as can you. And we caught actually a flesh beast. We did lose one of Azam's bodyguards, the Shido Terrier. A guinea pig. Max is in a daze because he's filthy. Medic is in intense pain, therefore she is insane ramblings. New research is available. Your discovery of the tough spike has yielded new insights. You can now research the following anomaly projects. Summon flesh beasts. Thank you, Don, for the Mech Lord hat. In your bid to keep your character from being turned into a ghoul. I'll get this to you, Medic, when you're done being in intense pain. You're wilding currently, so I can't do much about it. Thanks, Max, for the worst colonist possible. Hey, what's that? Oh no, what's that? Golden fusion. Oh wow, I'm gonna turn him into a ghoul. Oh, who saw that coming? Your hole's been filled? Yes, in general. You want chicken fingies? Thank you for the fruit juice, Dietrich. And also, thank you for the human meat. It feeds my ghouls, and they love human meat. Antonio, please. Oh, you can't eat consume the dead. Please, I need you both to heal up. Simric and Antonio. No, now there are yaks in here with the bready horses and the max horses. How do I... It's costing me 400 points to do this, Max. But I'm turning you into a fucking ghoul. Thanks for the worst possible character. Let's look at them. Mycene. You're a pyromaniac, you're lazy, you're staggeringly ugly, you're a wimp, and you're abrasive, and you don't fight fires. You grew up as a budding artist, and now you're a hunter. Yep. Is there an all stats? Impressive? It's impressive in all the worst ways possible, yes. It's actually impressive how bad the worst possible characters actually are. All right, orders. Deconstruct that. Thank you, me, for the shard. Let's pick that up. Yay! Let's go. Oh, it's past 10 p.m. All right, well, that's a good way to end it. We started off with an absolute bang of having our area destroyed. We rebuilt it. We expanded upon it. We've gotten some pretty good advancements there. This is going to bother me that it needs to shift over one, and I need to rearrange this entire thing. But progress. Our colonists are, for the most part, happy. Obviously, need a little bit more help. Definitely got to clean that all up here as my... Definitely have to flag this for the meat trees to eat. We recovered. We now have Cub studying the flesh, as Cub does. Build it up, tear it down, bit by bit. A solo question, yes, go on to Franco. How does one replace the torso? I'm not sure you can, actually. Has Psyche done crowd control in a game before? No. No, but she was looking at it today on stream. She was going over it, the points and all that sort of stuff. But she hasn't used it for a stream yet that I'm aware of. Thank you for the 20 Cobras, Cub. Save your points for animals. I feel these animals might be going away next week. Because this is getting to the point where it's going to kill the colony just because of our assets. So we'll see. But for now, maybe the Cobras will thin the herd a little bit. But we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for hanging out. You're trying. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Is he reading it the rights? No, he's learning about the flesh. And what that flesh do, though. That's what Cub's learning. I'm not going to be here tomorrow because tomorrow's one day off for the week. I do not stream on Saturdays. I do, however, stream Sundays to Mondays. Sundays to Fridays. So if you want to join me, that'd be swell. But in lieu of me not being here, Cowie223 will be live tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, starting that Xenoblade Chronicles F X Close. The newest Xenoblade that just got remade. So go check her out. She'll be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'll be there hanging out. Come and hang out with us. It's a fun time. You get told a story, and it's a good time. So come on out. And on Sunday, again, like I said earlier, we're going to do Unreal like we normally do. We're going to go with 5 DPS, 1 healer, and see how we do with that. And then potentially try a little Unreal 4 before segueing into maps. So that is Sunday on 14. Monday, we'll be back with Ender Magnolias and the Ballioning, which we'll make up for on Monday. So come and hang out with us to start the week. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool wherever you are in the world. And we'll see you back here on Sunday and tomorrow at Cowie's. None of the homies are live. What the fuck? I mean, I see people there that I enjoy. All right. How about some M7 Prog then? Go say hi to Tori. Tori's actually fantastic. I like Tori a lot. Doing some M7 Prog. Go say hello, Torita. And yeah, have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Sunday. And tomorrow, Cowies. We'll just be here horsing around. All right, I can. I got on YouTube. Bye, YouTube. I ended everything and then